Hey folks, welcome back. So I moved, but my studio room isn't finished because I'm a dum-dum and I can't plan ahead. Like, it's terrible right now. Can you hear that echo? It's crazy. So for now, the setup is in my room. We adapt. We overcome. March is officially This Movie Raised Us month. Definitely not nostalgia month. You're imagining things. And I wanted to kick things off with Blank Check, because nothing screams 90s more than financial fraud, offenses, and kids outsmarting adults. Ah, the sweet, sweet 90s. Take me back. I remember this movie being amazing, like peak cinema. So I expect nothing less while revisiting this. So kick back, relax, grab a giant ice cream sundae, subscribe, and let's feel like kids again. You know, I only just noticed as I'm rewatching all these old movies, but they all start so dramatic. Like, listen to this tense music. This is Preston, and he's somewhat of a pushover. Actually, he just wants his space in his room to be his space, but his dad isn't allowing it, so...
Well, you know the golden rule. He who has the goal makes the rules.
That's a cold line to start this movie with, though. Damn. And of course they bully him. So, you know, my kind of protagonist.
So, you gonna have fun today?
How can I, Dad? I don't have any money.
Don't worry, Preston. It will only get worse as an adult. Well, the movie does a great job of making me feel bad for Preston. I kind of want to cry right now, actually. At least Grandma likes him.
What a ripoff! It's a check for nothing!
A little bit. So that explains she still signed the check, but he has to fill out the amount. So it's a blank check, if you will.
He said it! He said it!
Meanwhile, the guy who broke out of prison, very dramatically, you know, this guy, went to this head banker guy, it seems, because he was an old accomplice, who also happened to testify against him in court. So, you know, it's just a little bit toxic. But anyways, these bills here are marked, so my boy wants clean bills. $1 million. By tomorrow. You know, for a guy whose balls hasn't dropped yet, he has taste. My boy went to deposit his $11 from Grandma because he actually can't save it at home. Because his brothers would steal it actually. That's crazy. But unfortunately for Preston, the minimum amount is $200. So no luck there.
I'll see you next time.
I hope it's not in a million years.
Ooh, wow. What? My boy actually can't catch a break. Jeez. What the heck? What the heck?
He missed.
So Carl here decided to bribe Preston with some money because he actually almost ran him over. But before he could put in an amount, the police showed up. And well, as the dramatic opening told us, Carl is a felon, an escaped felon. So Preston now has another blank check. 2 in 1 day? My boy could have had $2 million. Sorry, Gammy.
$1 million.
You know, it's how Preston was about to scam this guy out of $1 million. I mean, we know he's a bad guy, but Preston doesn't. This 5-year-old boy has no sense of anything. Can you believe it? So my boy shows this lady the check, and instead of calling his parents and sending him home, this lady carries Preston to that same bank manager guy from earlier. And it also happens to be at 1 p.m. The same time Carl said his person would be back. I don't believe in coincidences, so this feels like destiny with a sense of humor. Okay, y'all are seeing the problem here, right? That's a bunch of 5s and 10s. No way that little batch of stacks add up to 1 milli. Come on.
I also happened to notice that all that money would add up to roughly £220. But he's carrying all that on his back.
Anyways, the real guy showed up just a little bit too late. So that's a tiny oopsie on his part. Preston immediately starts making an offer to buy a house that Carl so happens to be at already.
And what's with your voice, pal?
sore throat-itis.
That's pretty impressive, actually. I wonder if I can get my voiceover guy to cough.
Ehu ehu.
He ended up in a whole bidding war with Carl and landed on $300K for the house. The original asking price was $150. Oh damn, Shay's a Fed. Did she start working there as soon as Carl escaped prison? Because that was like 2 nights ago.
Sorry, kid, the boss doesn't like me taking baseball cards as payment, so if you want to ride in this, you need some buckaroos, buccarinis, some moolah, some dinero, some money. Much similar to the money you've given me. In fact, identical to the money you've given me right now. I was just kidding about being Madonna. My name's Henry.
You know, it's funny how money changes people's attitude towards you. And by funny, I mean depressing.
Harry, I'm gonna go buy some stuff.
Wait, pause for a moment. Does my guy have all $700K in the bag with him? The frick? Anyways, they go on a massive spending spree. I'm not exactly sure how much a milli is in today's money, but it sure seems like it can buy a lot. Especially a house. With change.
Stop! Pull over, Henry, it's Shay!
My boy knows his priorities. I can respect it.
Do you want to ride?
No thanks, I'm out of shade.
Not from where I'm sitting, you aren't.
Please stop. No way my boy bought so many things and still has money left over. And we don't even know how much is left. And just like my video on Richie Rich, this looks like so much fun. I'm not jealous, you're jealous.
See anybody looks like him?
Oh yeah, he looks like him, she looks like him right there.
That's racist. I forgot to mention, since buying the house, Preston just kept telling people he's working for a guy named Macintosh. Named after the computer. You know, Apple. Shay stops by hoping to meet with Apple, but Preston tells her he's in a meeting all day, every day, forever and ever and ever. So, she's stuck with him. Big mistake.
Wednesday, I'm sorry, he's busy.
Too bad.
But I'm not.
Oh god.
I've never been on a date.
No, they call me downtown the Babe Meister.
Please stop. Back to having more fun, and I think I do really well with those giant clubs actually. And the race car, and the spinning ball thingy. I swear, I'm not jealous. I love how nobody is questioning why a millionaire named Macintosh hired a 5-year-old boy to work for him. It's quite enjoyable to witness actually. Money speaks. Too well.
I guess I can see him first thing in the morning.
Oh, I don't know, Dad. I mean, I'd be up pretty late this woman.
What? What does he know about that? It better be towards playing video games. Frick. So the date happens and my boy bought a super expensive gift for Shay. But she respectfully refuses. Cause she has taste. Buy diamonds next time.
What's the shortest guy you ever dated?
I'm not really sure.
My boy is asking all the right questions. Well, this doesn't last very long. But she agrees to get hamburgers. So, progress. Okay, I just want to point out here that Preston is doing a much better job than Buddy.
Never close your eyes, because then you'll get sick. Okay, when you feel comfortable.
And they're mentally the same age. So, I swear this is a small town they're living in. Because there's no way these guys found them so easily. But it's not time for them to catch him yet. That's actually for later.
I haven't done anything like this since I was a little kid. Thank you so much.
When can I see you again?
Okay, I'll excuse this behavior because he's 5, but you must never ever ask for another date while still on the first date. Come on, my guy. But he invites her to a party on Friday. I'd imagine it's finally his birthday.
Honey, where's Preston?
He's working for Macintosh.
Where's Tammy and Ralph?
They're working for Macintosh too.
Good. Make them grovel. Well, he seems to still have money remaining, but this party planner just took $10,000 as a deposit for the party. Project X was a lot more epic for a lot less. I'm just putting that out there. You know, I kind of forgot Preston doesn't really have any friends. He'd been hanging out with Henry the whole time. And again, they found him the same time he's at the park feeling lonely. I guess it really is fate. Let's just completely ignore movie magic and coincidences. Frick. Did he really carry the bag of cash again? This guy is very stupid for a 5-year-old, actually. Think ahead, man. Think ahead. They end up in a whole car chase. Preston dropped the bag. They didn't see that. Someone picks up the bag in an entirely different area than when it dropped, which is a continuity error. Is that correct? Continuity.
Continuity.
Okay, maybe not the best thing to be yelling at a child in the park. You know? But Preston manages to get away. So the gang decides it's time to interrogate this other child. Carl remembers him when he hit Preston with his car. Meanwhile, these guys tell Preston Shay is just a gold digger. Not the angle I was expecting them to make fun of him for, but yeah.
She wants a guy with money. Yeah. Not some little kid with an empty piggy bank.
I mean, they're not completely wrong. Who the F are all these people? I thought the planner would only invite people that Preston approved of. How exactly does the FBI know Macintosh has laundered money? I have no idea. Like, did they mark it? Because they should be able to track it, correct?
$100,000.
Oh my god. For a birthday party, she definitely scammed him. Jeez. Wait, was Preston actually keeping track of his spendings? That's impressive, actually, for someone who was just walking around with all the money in his bag.
Transaction not possible. Insufficient funds. Current balance $332.
Well, it's about damn time. Jeez. And it's also that time for Dad to realize his mistakes. We didn't actually see any transition or moment of realization. So...
Especially Preston. I guess I expect more from him.
But like, he's 5. What exactly were you expecting from him? No wonder he didn't like anybody home. Jeez. So the money dried up, his dad left to go get milk, and Henry left early for some reason. What a sad moment. Damn.
Get your necklace. Just take it and leave.
Wait, did she still accept it? What? I don't really see the need for Preston to announce that Macintosh disappeared. Like, he could have just left, you know? What? They're taking back their presents? Oh my god! That's crazy.
Henry!
Happy birthday. I'm here to blow out your candles.
This is disgusting.
My guy has some poor vocabulary. Oh my god.
Where's my money?
I spent it.
Preston is oversharing. Stop. Please. So while the gang is considering the idea that Cal should assume the identity of Macintosh, Preston has time to escape. And now he has all the gold, so he's making the rules. But again, he should have just left. You know? Okay, I know Home Alone didn't claim attacking home invaders, but they kinda did. Kinda. Well, that's attempted murder. But Home Alone did it as well. Thankfully, the FBI finally shows up. I guess they were waiting for a dramatic appearance. I don't know. And Carl, like a fool, claims to be Macintosh. And he gets himself arrested. No wonder they got scammed by a kid.
And take Mr. Wise Guy, too.
Me? Off me.
I'm not wise, man. I flunked recess, cat.
Oh my god. What a golden line. I have no idea where Dad actually went because they weren't home, but he finally came back.
Why don't you give me a call in, say, about 10 years?
5.
7.
6.
Okay.
Okay, I knew it was coming and I'm still very, very disturbed. Still impressed by his game though, I'm not gonna lie. Poor Henry just stepped out to go get ice cream. For Preston. What a good friend. Damn.
Next time you see him, tell him that I'm really gonna miss him.
I wish you too, Henry.
Oh. Why? Hey. Somehow Preston thinks he has everything already, which is technically true, but nothing really changed at home. His parents were neglecting him and his brothers were stealing his money and bullying him. Like, nobody learned any lessons. The frick? And that's the movie. Okay, you know what? Honestly, that was quite fun. It is without a doubt a strange movie with an ungodly amount of flaws and sweet baby Jesus a disturbing finale. But it was fun regardless. It was definitely a lot better than some of the other old school movies I watched, and funnily enough, I won't mind watching it again. My guy scammed some robbers of $1 million, had a chance to spend all of it in a week, mind you, and get away with all of that and resume his life at home. Kind of iconic. Tell me I'm lying. This movie is pure 90s wish fulfillment. No consequences, no paperwork, just vibes. Moral of the story? Money speaks. If you enjoyed this video, check out another one of mine right here. And as always, thank you all so much for watching and I'll catch you next week. Peace!